I will only rest when there is peace. Stay near to me. You shall become stronger. Protect the fairy forest. Protect my people.
Attack the turtle! Our turret has been destroyed.
What an absolute giga chat of a roamer we had. He sacrificed his life to save our greedy mistake. Leave an F in the comment to honor his noble sacrifice. These past few matches I have been blessed with some really solid random roamers in solo queue. This is an extremely rare occurrence, so I was truly inspired by a few of them, in particular the Tigreal that I mentioned in the intro. That's why here I will also play the roamer role and play no other than Tigreal.
To Mobile Legends!
They had a Hanzo in this match, so I had to make sure he wouldn't attempt to steal our orange buff under our nose.
Request backup!
To deal maximum damage with skills, you want to use the first skill first and then drag the target towards the first skill.
A true knight never says die.
You see, this combo made her lose more than half of her HP. While Martis is casting his second skill, he's immune to crowd control, so I gotta wait till the casting is over before I can use my second skill. Well, at least I forced him to use Flicker, so next time should be a lot easier to gank him.
First blood!
All glories to the Empire.
You will not always have the chance to do the combo of the first skill then the second skill, so it's important to adjust to the situation accordingly. By the way, if you are wondering why I haven't gained the gold lane yet, it's because the roamer, there's not much you can do unless either the mage or jungler decides to gain that lane as well. Also, they had an Este in this match, so it was almost certain nothing much I could accomplish by quote-unquote helping our gold laner. Instead, it's better to get objectives and at least win the other lanes, so the overall team gets stronger. A lot of inexperienced players think that one tactic, one rotation, fits all scenarios, but in reality, you gotta adapt and play differently according to each situation.
Wait up!
That's why you gotta wait for the tank to face check first. Actually, I'm even trading the end. 3 for 3.
March on. Sound the horn of victory.
Request backup!
Now that our mage is rotating with me, we can have a higher success rate with these ganks.
前はもう死んでいる。
Against healers or hero with tons of sustain, the number one item you must buy as the roamer is Dominance Eyes.
Gather up the turtle! Gather up the turtle!
To protect our home.
When taking the neutral objectives, the number one priority should be taking down the opponent's jungler.
Killing spree! Gather up the turtle!
War benefits none.
An ally has slain the turtle!
I stand for the Empire. To protect our homeland is a knight's duty.
Oops.
An enemy has been slain!
I do not back out. I lead with honor, as I am the vanguard of the Light's Order.
Remember, as the roamer, your task is not to farm and clear the minion waves. It's better if you can keep providing vision for your team, so there won't be any surprise ambush, especially to your backline.
Ult is not ready.
Our faith illuminates every part.
Team destroy the turtle! I'll take the buff. I'll take the buff. Not ready. Ally has been slain. Your team destroyed the turtle. An ally has slain Lord.
War benefits
Enemy has been slain. Double kill.
Moscow is starting to cook.
even death cannot deprive our mind.
At this stage of the game, protecting the main damage dealer is another top priority.
Killing spree. Team destroy the turret. Killing spree.
That's why sometimes you gotta use the second skill right away, because if I remember correctly, they reduce the stun duration of Tigreal's ultimate.
Your team destroyed a turret. Mega kill.
Beneath the lining of
Yeah, unfortunately it seems like their Hanzo hasn't watched my latest Hanzo's video. If you don't want your Hanzo teammate to underperform as well, feel free to share and like the video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Winky face.
Has been slain.
For some reason, getting the MVP as the roamer feels more satisfying than when I get it while playing a DPS hero. Anyway, that's all for now. Thanks for watching and see ya.